Hey, this is Laura. It's day 57 of our physical health journey. And I have to confess, today was all about my mind and very little about my body. In fact, after a 6-hour final in law school, I went down to the registrar's office and they were giving out little treats, and there were some brownies that somebody had baked, so I helped myself to one of those. It's kind of it's funny that we got talked into this idea that if you wanted a treat, like something to celebrate, something to make you feel better, or something to signify that you had done well, we eat like the crappiest food ever. Like food with absolutely no nutritional value to it. And then say like, oh, that's a treat. So I really would love to train myself, and I pretty much have. I mean, the times that I eat a chocolate brownie that's not gluten-free, that's not made with like coconut sugar instead of cane sugar. Um, those times, well, I'm not going to say they're rare because I'd be lying. But I like tonight, I wanted something sweet. So I went and blended a frozen banana. I always, whenever my bananas are about to go bad, or start getting black, instead of making banana bread, which is also a good thing to do with them, I just peel them and wrap them in saran wrap and throw them in the freezer. And then later, I'm in the shadows here, later I can go ahead and throw them in the blender with some, tonight I did it with orange juice, frozen strawberries. Since there was already the frozen bananas and frozen strawberries, I didn't need any ice, but I put in like just a smidgen of vanilla extract, and I get a really good one at Trader Joe's. And no, I don't sell things, but Trader Joe's doesn't pay me to advertise for them, but they're just a really great store. So I add in a little vanilla and blend it up, but it's like really thick. So then it turns into like a healthy version of ice cream. And especially if you do, instead of orange juice, use like an almond milk, or one of those. I mean, you could use soy milk, I guess. But anyways, to use it like non-dairy milk, and cacao is really very helpful for you. I eat it every day. And then I just sweeten it with good sweeteners like low glycemic, like agave. My doctor told me was one of the lowest, I think they call it glycemic, but it's the better one. So yeah, you could make your own ice cream just out of like frozen bananas, ice, some non-dairy milk, and a scoop of cacao, and a sweetener like either honey. Honey's kind of weird because with all the frozen stuff, the honey it wants to freeze up. So it doesn't stay liquid. But Agave is a really good one. It doesn't freeze up like honey does. Anyways, I didn't plan to talk about food. And I'm not even the slightest bit hungry, so I don't know why I'm talking about food. But what I was saying is, I didn't exercise today, besides, walking to the car or walking up and down stairs and stuff like that. But I didn't make a concerted effort. And I was planning to maybe just do like a meditation before bedtime. So let's do that. So you could close your eyes and then lay on your back. Yawning. Hopefully you're in bed. If I fall asleep and drop the phone, you'll know what happened. It'll just go black because it'll fall face down on me. But anyways, just lay on your back. I'm laying on my back. And you could have your arms out and your feet just easily going out towards the sides. And then let's breathe. Let's inhale through our nose and out through the nose. In and out. In and out. And keep that going at a comfortable pace for you. You're really taking it in deeply. And then exhaling out any toxicity. Feel your body growing heavier and heavier. Feel your toes, wiggle them around a bit. Wiggle your feet around. And then bring them back to rest. And feel your toes getting heavy and sinking deep into the mattress or the floor. What's ever holding you. Let your legs get heavy. They've done so much work for you today. Let them just sink deep into the earth or the mattress. Just yawning and yawning. And now, let your hips gently drift into the earth or your mattress, getting heavier. Your hips, your core all pulling down. Relaxed. Your whole torso. Other than the breath coming in and out, there's no other movement in your torso. And your shoulders resting back. Deeper and deeper. And your arms like they're sending roots down into the earth. And your hands. Wiggle your fingertips. Your thumb. Your fingers. And then stop and let your hands get heavy. Let your mind just drift like a cloud. See where it is, just in this moment, and then let that drift away. Calm, gentle, peaceful, kind, light, generosity. Joy, peace, contentment. Let's find contentment in this moment where you are. This is day 57 of our physical health journey. I hope you'll all join me again tomorrow. Have a blessed night. Pleasant dreams.